All right, peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. All praises to the Most High. 3 black people have now been charged with serious crimes related to what they're calling the Cincinnati Brawl, despite it being reportedly started by this man, who is a Russian, and there you see him slapping another black person in the middle of the street. I'm going to show you the video that led up to that slap. But first, let's take a look at what they're saying about the people that have been arrested and how they're trying to portray them as the instigators and violent thugs.
Well, a wild street brawl in downtown Cincinnati leads to multiple people charged. And this morning, 3 suspects faced a judge. Now, that fight was caught by several cell phone cameras. It went viral, and it's now been viewed all over the world. WLWT News 5's Rachel Whalen joins us live from the Hamilton County Justice Center. She has the very latest on these charges. Good afternoon, Rachel.
Good afternoon. 3 people, including one with a violent criminal past, now face felonious assault and aggravated riot charges after the chaotic fight downtown. While police say it was a coordinated attack, family members say there is more to the story. Montana's Merriweather, De'Kira Vernon, and Jermaine Matthews are all charged with felonious assault and aggravated riots. Prosecutors say Merriweather was the catalyst in what they call coordinated attack. He was seen on video whispering to the victim just before the violence began. He was already out on bond for a separate gun and stolen property case. His bond was set at $500,000. Jermaine Matthews allegedly knocked a victim to the ground and hit another person. His attorney claims it started after the victim slapped him. Matthews was given a $100,000 bond, and De'Kira Vernon is also accused of hitting a female victim and has an outstanding traffic warrant. Her bond was set at $200,000. Police say new surveillance video and viral social media videos are helping them piece together what happened, but family members of the accused say there is more to the story. Here's what Montana's Merriweather's mother had to say outside of court.
These Russians was walking down the street, and on the video, he said, "You want to mess with these Russians?" And he smacked the first guy, but it wasn't like they thugs. My child is in school. He had 5 kids. He's on the B honor roll in school. And he's not the thug that they put out in there to be.
Now, if you remember, Chief Terry Fiji said that anyone who used their hands to intend harm will be facing consequences no matter what side of the fight. So we will be looking out for more arrests and continue to keep you updated. These suspects are due in court again next month. I'm reporting outside the Justice Center. Rachel Whalen, WLWT News 5.
And you heard the reporter say that racist Chief Helfer, Chief Thigi, said that anyone that used their hands to intend harm would be charged. So why is this guy not charged and facing all of the charges that those black people are charging? And just look at this video. I have the complete video leading up to that slap. Just watch this. All right, and I'm going to stop it right there because they're going to flag the video for violence. But you see, the white man was the aggressor, and you actually see about 2 or 3 black people in there trying to break it up, trying to calm him down. But the white man, again, ran up on the brother and smacked him, and that looks like the brother who is in court, and they're talking about it was a coordinated attack, and he was whispering to the victim. They're not showing that video in court, I guarantee you, because as the brother's lawyer said, he got slapped first. And then they're talking about he has a violent criminal past, all the while trying to criminalize all of the black people. But now we have to be careful, because now they're talking about beefing up police presence and ridding the streets of crime. And who are they talking about? They are talking about the black people in this video who were initially the victims. Watch this video.
Now, 2 arrests to report just 4 days after a brawl in downtown Cincinnati that's attracting national attention.
Cincinnati is in the spotlight, and not in a good way, after comments from the vice president on down conveyed shock and disgust. David Winter spent the day digging further into the story and joins us now with what he has found. David?
Yeah, that news that you just gave, Paula and Kyle, that is the latest information. 2 people apparently have now been arrested. All eyes have been on the Hamilton County Jail all day, including mine. The Cincinnati police chief says that she had 5 warrants sealed. We're not told who those people are who may have been involved in that melee, but this is where they will come. 2 have now been arrested. 3 more they are still seeking. That is when or if they are arrested.
Of course, all related to that brawl early Saturday morning outside the bar Love on 4th. It was a fight-turned-melee where a man is repeatedly punched and kicked, and his female companion punched in the face and knocked unconscious. Ohio gubernatorial candidate and former presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy posted on his Facebook account that he spoke to the woman who was knocked out. He said that her name is Holly, and she's a single working mom who went to a friend's birthday party that night. She told him not a single local or state official had yet reached out to her at the time of this post, and Holly appreciates the kind words and prayers from patriots across the country and hopes that the publicity around her story ensures that local and state leaders clean up our failing cities.
With the events of this past weekend, I mean, that was so shocking for the entire city. Since then, we've been hearing about the need for police visibility, and that's really what citizens and businesses are asking for.
Cincinnati City Councilman Jeff Cramerding floated a proposal today that the city immediately utilize $2 million from the general fund contingency account to be used to expedite and expand the lateral recruit class for police overtime to provide for increased visibility, including walking and bike patrols, lighting and security cameras, and other measures necessary to improve public safety and deter violent crime in the central business district and other crime hotspots.
Having a police presence out there is very important. I think it is a big deterrent to crime. So yes, it's more bodies on the street with the goal of reducing that crime.
I think some people will look at this and say, you're just throwing money at the problem. You're just throwing money at the problem.
Yeah, so I think that this addresses the short-term problem. There are obviously bigger long-term issues that we have to address. We have to get every aspect of government working together, that being the police, prosecutors, city hall, and judges, to really fix this in the long term.
This motion will go before the Finance Committee. That will be on Monday, and then the following Wednesday, so a week from tomorrow, it will go before full council. If it passes there, then it will go to the chief. The money will go there, and she will determine where and how it will be spent. Now, as far as those 2 people who were apparently just arrested on those sealed warrants, they are going to likely be in court tomorrow morning, and we will be there as well.
So that news story is apparently from yesterday, but you got to pay attention to the buzzwords: police visibility, increase police presence. That governor candidate talking about thugs turn our streets into war zones. Who was the thugs? The thugs I saw was the White Russians in the picture. And so many people listen to our Vice President J.D. Vance. I'm hearing from the people in Cincinnati that his brother is running for mayor of Cincinnati. And so all of this is a political ploy meant to paint black people as thugs and villains while they criminalize us and beef up police presence, all while ignoring the catalyst of the event. Is this man. Contrary to what that judge said at the beginning, this is the catalyst. And I won't play the video any longer. And then you see how they tried to romanticize the white woman who was probably in there trying to throw some hands to. And I muted it because, you know, there was a lot of profanity, and, you know, the man's mother probably put it nicely. There's no telling. Of course, I've heard that the Russian was yelling racial slurs. So this is another evidence of police and the media changing the narrative. Back in the days when black people used to stand up against the KKK and people trying to take their property, when they stood up and then, you know, started to fight back, then the National Guard was called on them, and they were labeled as the criminals or the aggressors. But you can clearly see in that video I played you that the white man was just as or more aggressive than any other person in that picture, and you see him slap the black guy while everybody was trying to diffuse the situation. So y'all make sure y'all share this video, and once again put out the true narrative of this situation. And y'all let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments. Y'all see the number 919-587-7782. Thank y'all for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And as always, peace and blessings. And as the scripture says, all things that are hidden shall be revealed, and those things done in secret shall be exposed on the mountaintop.
Let's go, Rich. Let's go. You watching Telehouse Publishing, breaking news coverage. Give you the truth before fake news throw mud in it. Before the jury decide and the judge discover it, you should tune in to Telehouse Publishing. Telehouse Publishing, breaking news coverage. The propaganda grammar, don't believe none of it. Before the jury decide and the judge discover it, you should tune in to Telehouse Publishing. Telehouse Publishing, breaking news coverage. Give you the truth before fake news throw mud in it. Before the jury decide and the judge discover it, you should tune in to Telehouse Publishing.
Negroes have listened to the trickery and the lies and the false promises of the white man.